Seems like you came into the third quarter and kind of like settled things down. What were you looking to do? Like when you came into the game, did you recognize exactly how frantic the game was?
I mean, it just ebbs and flow of the game. Sometimes it gets a little frantic. Sometimes I was the reason it was a little frantic with some dumb turnovers in transition, but just trying to ride the wave of the game, try to understand what we need, and I mean, it's just sometimes it happens like that.
Does it kind of cascade sometimes? Like one mistake, and then maybe does people come in and say, oh, "I'm going to make up for that mistake," and things start to spiral?
I mean, I feel like it happens all over the league where, I mean, just kind of like, man, this is the NBA and it kind of looks ugly, but just trying to do too much sometimes, try to make that home run play and it gets ugly, but I think we did a good job of answering their runs and staying poised and making a run back at them.
Derrick, I think in San Antonio, you played for a coach in Pop who called, I think one game in Boston when you were there, he called a timeout 30 seconds of the game. I think it was like 2-0 or something, or 4-0. And now you're playing for a coach who lets you ride it. Like it's kind of the opposite. What's the experience like when you know teams are making runs and you were probably used to looking at Pop and knowing the timeout was coming, but with Joe, it's not coming?
Yeah, I mean, I think Pop take the fastest timeouts in the league. I mean, it's not unnormal to take a timeout with 2-0, but I mean, just understanding the flow, trust. I mean, that's a lot we talk about all the time is just trust, and I think he trusts us a lot to withstand those runs and make the right play. So there's a lot of trust both ways, and we just got to go out there and execute.
Is there times you're looking to the bench to see if he's going to call it, or you're kind of looking like, hey, Joe, I think you need to stop this?
I mean, I trust Joe. When he decides he feels like we need a timeout, then he'll call it. But a lot of trust his way. So whatever he decides, I'm wrong with.
What are you guys saying to each other in those times? Do you have conversations about pulling yourselves out, or is it just a matter of getting back to the fundamentals?
Yeah, you should just execute. Go down there, get a good look. I mean, sometimes we just miss shots. We got good looks, we just missed it. We can't let that affect our defense. So just slow it down if that's the case and get a good look again.
Do you feel like you guys have grown? Joe brought up it was kind of a similar situation in Chicago where you were shooting lights out in the first quarter and then things just started to slide. The fact that you could stop those runs tonight.
Yeah, I mean, can't let offense, whether you're missing or making shots, affect our defense. And I mean, there's times where that happens, but for the most part, I think we did a good job of just continue to compete defensively and trust that the shots will eventually go down.
What's been the difference for your shooting so far this year, three-point shooting?
I feel good. Getting good looks and just shooting it and making them. So I just got to continue to put in the work in the off days, and if I keep getting good looks, just keep shooting with confidence.
You said in training camp, like kind of a goal was not to think about when you're working with Ben, just to kind of every shot to be just like a natural thing that you're doing within rhythm, feeling confident about it. What has that process been like to kind of get to that point?
Yeah, I mean, get good balance and then trust the shot and put up a good shot every time down or every time I shoot it. So that's what we talked about in the off days when I watch the shots and just try to get a good shot each and every time I take it.
During training camp, we talked about reworking your form. Is this the result of that, or do you just feel like you just found the groove between tweaking that and what you've been doing all along?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a major tweak, but just being consistent with my shot and everything like that. So, I mean, it's a constant process, and just try to work every day, and when it's game time, just let it fly.
Were you aware that you were one three-pointer off your career best?
I was not aware. I mean, I hit a lot, so I just kind of assumed it was, but it's good to know.
Who's winning the charge battle?
It's got to be me, right? It's got to be me.
Put in a spreadsheet somewhere.
Yeah, it has to be me. I mean, I try more than everybody else, but it's got to be me.
What do you think of making 10 threes in the first quarter? I mean, I know 20 in the game is not unusual for you guys, but 10 in a quarter, I think, is rare.
Yeah, that's a lot. And we just keep getting good looks. We got a lot of good shooters, and we knock them down. So just got to continue to get those good looks and keep knocking them down.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Ooh, I appreciate that.
I'll take mine.
Presented by your New England Ford dealers. Built for America. Built Ford proud.